Hello my friends and welcome back to our blind let's play The Book of Unwritten Tales 2. My name is the FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and joining with me, our wonderful, amazing friend of the channel and co-pilot and navigator, THQ.
Hello everyone.
Today, we're gonna dive back in, let's not waste any time. Thank you for being here, Chinook, and let's go do this. Look at this guy.
Where's the block?
Ah, Professor Weathervane. There you are at last. I have some tasks for you.
Look at that chin. Lordy.
Bill Coward chin.
Yeah, I mean the giant ear, the giant chin. I would have to expect his ears to be like way up here. And the glasses too. Big circular glasses. I mean, he's got an impressive visage right there. Oh my god, what the heck is that? Scary.
Like a griffin head.
That's a griffin?
That's my guess anyway.
It's like a troll or a goblin. It's like green in colorization.
I don't think it's relevant though, so I mean.
It's cool visual though. I look forward to working with you.
I look forward to us working together.
I'll be frank, Professor Weathervane. You have a mage diploma, but have not completed the tests required in order to work as a teacher.
I mean, it's true.
Attested credentials, a written application, nothing. You are only here on the Archmage's recommendation.
That's right. But there's currently a shortage of mages, and everyone must do their best.
Do their best is well and good, but it does not replace the formal and mandatory training for teachers of higher magic.
Mandatory. That's a cool way of saying that word. Mandatory. The Archmage trust me, that's so can you. Students like my first lessons. I'll just go through all these. We'll go top to bottom.
But the Archmage Alistair trusts me to teach here at the school.
Well, yes. Mages have a well-known penchant for chaos. I'm still trying to get an overview. The records management in this school defies description. Council Leader Van Buren wants to reorganize this educational institution and finally bring structure into the place, and she has my full support. Correct management of the teaching records must once again become the teaching staff's primary task. That is the only possible way to institute efficient control of learning and teaching methods.
But the students like my first lesson.
I may have no formal training as a teacher, but I managed to thrill my students in the very first hour. I performed a spell, and you could really see the way they caught fire. Not literally, of course. It wasn't a fire spell or anything of that sort.
You performed a spell?
Yes. And now they want to learn to do the same. They want to learn.
According to my records, history of magic was on the syllabus.
Yes, but...
Professor Weathervane, crucial to our success in teaching is that we provide students with a stable, reliable framework and adhere to the curriculum exactly.
Yes, but the students...
Had you enjoyed proper training, you would have known that. I will note this failure in your file, and in the future you will stick to the curriculum, dear colleague.
I hate that. I mean, the number one thing you have to do as a teacher is you have to get your students excited about what you're going to teach them. Like, on day one, if you don't get their attention, then they're not going to care. And if they're not going to care, then guess what? They're not going to want to learn. And if they're not going to want to learn, guess what? Now you have parent-teacher conferences and all that, because now you have to say, why is your kid not succeeding in my class? I mean, right from the get-go, you need to hook them in. Otherwise, everything else doesn't matter. So you can go suck an egg, you Mr. Bureaucratic.
Yeah, he's kind of a rough headmaster.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta get people's attention. That's not just teaching either, like kids, that's everything you do. if you're a new boss at a job, you want to impress your people under you right from the beginning, because if you do, then they're going to want to work for you, and that's going to make your life easier. That's just how life is. You're more likely to have a successful time of things if there's people who are under you who want to support you. Because if they don't want to support you, then you're going to have problems. So like YouTubing, you know, if people don't support me on YouTube, then I'm just a channel with 0 viewers. And while I'll still keep doing what I'm doing, it's nice to be able to grow. So thank you, everyone. #1 YouTube for me, all of YouTube. And thank you, Chinook, for being here. Really appreciate you, my friend.
Absolutely.
What task do you have of me, Mr. High and Mighty? I think I know all because I had the biggest nose. I mean, his nose is probably bigger than my entire character, so maybe he's got a point.
You mentioned tasks earlier, Headmaster?
Yes, you have 2 tasks.
Oh, it should be 3.
As you know,
No,
the
3 trials.
Archmage is coming early tomorrow to officially inaugurate the school. Important political and business personages will be attending, and as you can assumedly see, the school is not in a presentable condition. Council Leader Van Buren has hired a caretaker, but he cannot do the work alone. Your tasks are to help him clean the floor in the entrance hall and remove the cobwebs by tomorrow.
Okay, that's why that thing didn't go away. Supposed to clean? That's what. No, that's wrong, Wilbur. Sorry, buddy, but a teacher cleans all the time. It's what. I mean, if you're not cleaning all the time, it means your classroom doesn't have interactive things that you're doing, which means your class is probably boring.
You want me to sweep the hall and get rid of the cobwebs? Is that really my job as a teacher?
Yes, indeed. A school is a team endeavor, so that means you have to do what I tell you.
Okay, I agree with that first part of that
If you told
sentence.
me to get rid of the flying kobolds, that I would have understood.
What did you say?
I was waiting for that.
If there are flying kobolds infesting the place, they must be got rid of too. See to it, Weathervane. Floor, cobwebs, flying kobolds, fix them.
There's the 3 trials.
There it is. Yep.
Commonplace to have 3 trials in a game. What was the second task? I just should clean up. No. Whatever.
And apart from cleaning, what else is there to do?
The inventory has revealed that a number of items of school property have gone missing.
Oh, so we got those 3
Among
things
other
and
things, the school library.
this. The whole school
The whole
library.
library has gone missing.
That is correct. I asked the Archmage about the matter, and he confirmed to me that the room was there before. He does not know where it is now. He said something about its being in hiding, perhaps, or away traveling. I think it's unseemly. I want that room. We are a school, and we need a library.
Agreed. But where should I start looking?
That I cannot tell you. You are the mage.
You're support the council leader, right?
You support the council leader in the election, right?
Indeed I do. We need to build up an extensive bureaucracy and boost the economy as quickly as possible. To me, the council leader appears to be a more logical choice than a mage. But do not worry, Weathervane. I don't blame you for your political naivete. As a school headmaster, I am neutral and always act according to school rules. And of course, political influence in schools is prohibited.
Tell that to Council Leader Van Buren.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Oh, it's one of the campaign brochures the council leader put in my classroom.
I'll take care of it.
You ask a lot. I don't know if I can get all this done by tomorrow morning.
By tomorrow morning, you have until 72 o'clock.
72 o'clock?
I have developed my own efficient metric system of measuring time.
Oh, dear
A
Lord.
day has 100 hours, consisting of 100 minutes, with 100 seconds each. Everything else is too confusing.
No, that's confusing.
So, I don't even have until tomorrow morning.
For a properly qualified teacher, even the impossible poses no problem. Or should I note in your file that you do not feel up to the tasks assigned you?
No, I'll do it.
Very good. And then you can call it a day and prepare tomorrow's lessons.
One thing's clear. Headmaster Block wants me to fail, but I won't disappoint the Archmage. And secondly, I like this school. And a school library would be great for the students.
That's a great attitude
And
right there.
third, the work the headmaster has given me is the perfect opportunity to keep my eyes open for Remy.
This is why I love Wilbur. That's some great attitudes. Hey, what happened just sucks, but I'm gonna take what sucked and make it into an opportunity. So beautiful.
Is he working for the school or himself? Or is he only interested in gaining the council leader an advantage in the election?
All the above, maybe.
Excuse me, Headmaster Block.
Yes?
Aventásia. Why do so many of the notes on your desk have a small hole in the middle?
Why do so many of the notes on your desk have a small hole in the middle?
That's airmail. You spike the message on the beak of a homing pigeon. Not an optimal method. First, one obviously has a hole in the paper, and secondly, the pigeons are constantly flying into cliffs.
I think there's a simpler solution.
And that would be...
You could simply write the letters directly onto the pigeons themselves. As long as the pigeons are white and the ink black, the text should be clearly visible.
Really, Wilbur?
Not a bad idea at all. But it would make the archiving more difficult.
Seems to share a hobby, record keeping. I have a loose leaf binder for my spells.
Records seem to be very important to you.
Order is very important. Records are a tool to...
I got an item from that.
I have a loose leaf binder for spells.
Commendable. Maybe you can do something with this, then. There is no room for a spell in my files. Archive it, Mr. Weathervane.
Gladly.
Hey, he's helping out. How about that? And I think, I wonder how many people didn't talk to him, though, because they've already talked to him. So they wouldn't think that would be something that's important.
About those tasks.
Yes?
Yeah, it's helpful to be thorough.
Yeah, let's go down this list, even though we probably know what's going to happen. He may give me clues.
If I have to clean the hall, is there anything I can use to do it with?
The caretaker troll was supplied accordingly. Ask him.
The cobwebs hole unreachable.
The cobwebs in the hall are a long way up.
And?
You may not have noticed, but I'm a rather average-sized gnome.
That is no excuse. Get to work.
Need a step ladder. Can the cobwebs just stay with us?
Can't one or two of the kobolds just stay here in the school? After all, they are magical creatures, and students could examine them and take them for walks.
Rioting kobolds in my school? I'll have none of it. They have to go.
Ah, shame that.
Haven't even found the library
I
yet.
haven't had any luck finding the library yet.
I hope you're not relying on luck in your endeavors. What is your strategy for looking for the room?
I search?
Wait, what were you expecting him to say?
What? So,
Be
Okay. So we got a new spell.
a spell. Someone has written a note in the margin.
Looks like it
Headmaster
makes-
Pinkerton, the spell is currently circulating throughout the school. It opens tabs, knots, loops, and the like. By now, there is hardly a student or teacher in this school who still has their pants around their waists and not their ankles. We need to stop this immediately. It seems magic isn't always limited to serious things.
It seems like this spell makes rope, like, climb up. Almost as if you were in the original, not the original. Original? No, in the Critter Chronicles. You know, when the guy was playing the snake and the rope came up. That's what that looks like.
Yep.
Dang it.
This is great. You're gonna love this.
What's that symbol? A through E, F through J, U, Z. Let's go with... What the... I thought this was some sort of code. This is a...
The student file.
Allardyce. We've heard this name before.
Allardyce, Albert. He seems to be an excellent student. But there are many entries about improper interjections and questions. And what's this? Axel A. Aronson. Axel cannot pay his school fees as he gives all his money to dodgy game developers. Beaverus Deepwood. Beaverus tried to turn wood into gold. In the end, he got mahogany, which in turn he sold for a lot of gold. Brian Blackstone. Brian became the youngest student ever to successfully cast the teleportation spell.
We're still looking for him.
He teleported himself 20 feet into the air and successfully fell to his death.
Oh, that's not good.
Burnison, Troll. Burnison of High Wind Lake managed to collapse the south wing of the school by sneezing.
Oh, he is a troll.
Daniel A. Curlshaw. Daniel conjured himself a magical forest and has not been seen since.
Okay, there's the one I was thinking of, not being seen since.
D. Zaster. D died in a devastating explosion near a fireplace. His last essay on the development of my fart spell will be passed on to his surviving family.
That's horrible. Oh, that's horrible. Elmar Frog.
Elmar Frog. Elmar's father, the royal executioner, asked for permission to see his son's school records. Elmar is doing fine. Truly. Really fine, lad.
The father of the world executioner.
Looks as if a few pages were ripped out here.
Oh, that's great. I don't know if I need to go through all these, but I want to because they're fun. Fluffy... What?
Fluffy Foffofoff. Fluffy transformed pure gold into a tasty piece of bread, so refuting the old saying that you cannot eat gold. Hiker Granger.
Oh, Hermione.
Despite repeated warnings, which hiker is still using the school's Palantir to make long-distance calls?
Sillybottom.
Frederica Sillybottom. Frederica Sillybottom has applied to the city council for a change of name. She shall henceforth be known as Frederica Sillybottom.
You think I should change this name? That's great. I love that. Ingemar.
Ingemar Thunderflash. Despite repeated demands, Ingemar refuses to tell us his real last name. No one is called Thunderflash.
These two need to get together, I think.
Yoda Green Gnome.
Yoda!
Magic strong in this one is, but weak his grammar be.
That's awesome.
Lennart the Akagamic. Lennart the Akagamic, genius of the buttons, mage of the keys, has broken more brains than hearts. Most recently his own brain, which earned him a private suite in the Arkhamstein Asylum. Levin from the Hills. Gifted fire and water mage. Unfortunately, his talents cancel each other out, so is regarded as one of the most incompetent mages in his class.
That reminds me from, what's that character from My Hero Academia? He's got, like, twin powers that he uses, ice and fire. Although it doesn't cancel out, it just makes him, like, super powerful. Okay.
Marco Marco intentionally uses words like and because he believes it would be too embarrassing to write them down here.
Oh, Mario.
Mario Mushroom.
Mario.
Mario jumps on other people's heads, lights them on fire, and then calls the whole thing non-violent. Mark of the Southlands. Lord Mark of the Southlands yesterday set fire to several teachers and flooded the gym. Again.
Oh, it probably was full of vampires. That's why he did it.
Movie Van Grove. Movie Van Grove transformed the school sheep into an ape, although the librarian expressly forbids apes in the school.
I have a prediction. This next one is going to be your absolute favorite.
Omadon Modelo?
I think that one will be your favorite.
Armadillo. Armadillo was expelled. It turned out that he was an armadillo in a penguin suit with a sign that said moo. Okay, well, that's just weird.
That is amazing. I love it. And it's even more amazing because I played a game called Hero U Rogue to Redemption, and Hero U Rogue to Redemption was basically a spiritual successor to the original Quest for Glory games made by the Coles. And in it, there's a professor who is in a giant penguin suit, and that's what that reminded me of too. That is amazing. Papa the Great, man. There's a lot of great jokes in here.
Papa the Great. Papa the Great, the only student of this academy whose width exceeds his height, today received his degree. He will be missed.
Wait, what?
Papa the Great. Papa the Great, the only
His
student
width
of this academy
exceeds
whose
his
width
height.
exceeds his height, today received his degree. He will be missed.
I think that's a joke that you gotta look down to see him.
Oh, okay. That was a little too vague for me.
Percy Smith. Percy detonated a stink bomb during run-in training. The students never ran faster. Student Smith received an award. Peter, Troll. The Hunters Guild has asked us to find a new caretaker. It seems the grumpy troll snoring and farting is scaring off the wildlife for miles around.
Renee.
René Beetle. René claims to have been in a sky full of diamonds with a certain Lucy. Visits from females are strictly prohibited in this school. So are mushrooms. Russell the Undead. Russell the Undead Mage is constantly losing skin. There have been numerous complaints from the cleaning staff.
Okay, he's undead. Oh my gosh.
Sasha Shalislash. This entry was only added to make life difficult for anyone who has to read it out loud. Sorry. Hey, it's not very nice.
Oh, it's great.
Serena Dirkmancer. Serena discovered a completely new kind of magic. A second, completely unrelated incident then destroyed the entire laboratory.
Speed.
Speedster. Document not found. Did you mean Speedster or Speedstar?
I was wondering that myself when I saw the name. I was like, hey, that's Speedster.
Theragor Biratan. Theragor lost today's archery contest after he fired his arrow in the wrong direction. We sent his family flowers.
Oh, it's tragic.
Toby Corner. Toby Corner. Wise remarks, deficient. Wise cracks, good.
Like, I did the archery a little bit in gym class at one point. I'm not sure how you'd even manage to fire an arrow in the wrong direction.
You had to be really, really, really tough. Oh, there's nothing in that last one. I guess that's a joke. There's nothing there. I didn't mean to bring that up. I want the other thing. Nope. Continue. I want to pick this thing. I want to look at,
The Firemaker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
okay. Because that's what we got from the, from that guy that we heard about.
Oh, a display case documenting the achievements of pupils of the school. Some sports trophies, pictures of slain dragons, pupils in front of smouldering pots. Pride of Place seems to go to a trophy won in a broom ball tournament. Broom ball originally went by a different name. It was played on broomsticks using 6 winged balls. But there were legal complications. That's why today resembles nothing more than soccer, except that each player has a broomstick in their back. The display case can't be opened like that. It's locked.
Bellows.
A nice pair of bellows. They really get a fire going. When my family wanted to forge something at home, I was in charge of the bellows. You are the most important gnome in this matter, they often used to say to me.
Also a very important item in Quest for Glory 2, Trial by Fire. In order to defeat the air elemental, you gotta suck them up in bellows.
This is like the third or fourth time bellows have been used in this franchise.
Yeah.
It says Fireplace Travel Network Map. It shows a lot of fat black dots connected by lines. Above each of the dots is a name: Seastone, Mage Tower, Entrance Hall, Coaching Inn, Fox's Den, and many more. 3 animal symbols are located beneath each of the dots. I've heard about this. Wizards use a powder to travel through the fire in one fireplace to the fire in another.
Blue powder.
Of course, this doesn't just work with any fireplace. It must be on the Fireplace Travel Network. And this plan shows which fireplaces are connected to which.
Yeah, blue powder. Harry Potter.
One of the dots is circled in black ink. Seastone, Mage School, Staff Room. That's this fireplace. A few lines lead away from the... Oh, there seems to be 2 other fireplaces here in the building itself. Seastone, Mage School, Astronomicon, and... Hey, Seastone, Mage School, Library.
The library.
If this fireplace is connected to the library fireplace, I might be able to use it to get in there. The fireplace here in the staff room is connected to the fireplace in the missing library. The library is represented by the symbols owl, worm, and rat. I need fire, fireplace travel powder, and a little luck. This could be my way into the library.
So we need to find the blue
The
powder.
fireplace here in the
Okay.
This must be the best clock in the world. Most only have 2 or 3 hands. This one has at least 10.
I don't know if that's the best. That's really confusing.
I don't really know what the clock wants to tell me, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't just show the time. There's so much to discover. I wish I could stay here forever. Together with some fireplace travel powder, this fireplace could be my ticket to the library. Together with some a neat pile of firewood. More than enough to make a decent fire. It's really cold in here. I'm gonna light a small fire, okay?
Do you intend to burn school property?
No, there's some firewood right here.
Yes, and it belongs to the school.
Really, dude?
Oh, sure.
Really?
Headmaster Block would rather freeze than burn school property. I think he's getting a little carried away myself.
Reminds me of Ebenezer Scrooge from the Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, how pretty. A swan folded from a piece of paper. This is origami, an ancient elf art form. The dwarven word for this art form means something like pointy ears build dust catchers out of paper because they can't deal with stone.
Pick it up.
Hey, this isn't just some sheet of paper, it's...
Another page.
Sorry, Swan. It is. Another book page. I'll take it with me.
I think that's almost all of them. I'm missing one, right?
Still missing a few pages, but if I'm lucky, I'll find them all and can save a book.
Okay. So... Don't know if that's gonna work without anything in the fire, though.
That won't help with no fire burning.
Yeah. Dry board?
I hope that is not school property that you intend to burn there, Professor Weathervane.
No. To just a few boards. It's absolutely necessary. No?
No.
No?
No?
Well...
Is it school property or not?
No?
I hope that...
They're just a few old boards.
From the school here?
Yes, but you should have thrown them away.
You should have thrown them away, but you didn't do so.
Better burn them and throw them away?
I thought to myself, why throw away the boards and waste expensive firewood? Why unnecessarily burden school finances?
Yeah! Yeah!
Good thinking, Professor Weathervane. Carry on.
Oh, I call you Professor.
Wowzers. Even outside the classroom, this job is more complicated than I first thought.
Okay, so we passed that dialogue check. Now we need the ability to do fire. Which I don't think I have.
Better not. That sheet won't have been in Allardyce's file for nothing.
I just realized it's a little robot. It's Wally. Hi, Wally.
I could probably lose 1 or 2 sheets from my loose leaf binder.
Okay.
No, there's already enough. No!
So all I need now is to find a way to...
I don't know how to conjure fire. Might have been part of my mage training, but I never learned.
Come on, a wizard doesn't know how to use firewall? What's up with that? Okay, so it looks like I need to figure out how to cast a fire spell before I can do more with this. Oh, hello! Oh, it's the custodian. Wow. It's one heck of a custodian.
Whoa, the new caretaker troll.
Hi.
Hello. Hello. I'm Wilbur Weathervane. Professor Wilbur Weathervane. I teach, so I'm pleased to make your acquaintance.
Nice guy.
I love this
If you
character.
were to talk to me, we could work together to accomplish much more for the school. Come on. I demand that you talk to me.
Oh, great. Someone else to make demands around here.
That voice is amazing. Looks like you have a lot to do.
What are you doing?
What does it look like?
Love the voice. Looks like you're cleaning the hall.
It looks like you're cleaning the hall. Well, now and then. A little.
Yep, it's my job. I'm a janitor. What of it?
I've been caretaker for so long.
You've been a caretaker for long? What exactly are your duties?
I run the place.
Oh,
Nothing here works without me. Just no one notices, that's all.
I see. But don't the teachers and the school administration, etc., have a small share in the success of the school, right?
What success? You've had a look round this dump. It's disgusting. All dirty and run down.
And these are some true heroes in education that no one ever talks about. The people who clean the classrooms, the bus drivers, you know, all of them make a school work. And they're no less important than anyone else. But is it your job to keep things clean around here?
Yes, it's quite dirty here, in fact. But isn't it your job to do something about it?
What do you think I'm doing?
Could take a while until you're done cleaning up the mess, right?
Yeah, if you say so, Mr. Know-It-All.
Council leader hired you, right?
I bet Council Leader Van Buren got you the job here.
Of course, she wanted the best.
Oh, great. I think she'd be perfectly happy if no progress was ever made here at the school.
Know what your problem is? You're a windbag. Bert thinks so too.
Who's Bert?
Buddy of mine, he thinks you're a windbag too.
I don't even know Bert. Even we just met.
So you're saying I'm lying? That's exactly what Bert, me and the others hate about you.
There is no Bert.
You really live in your own little world, you windbag.
That's great. It looks like we two had to get the school back in shape.
Headmaster Block has ordered you and I to clean the hall and free it of cobwebs.
Already on it?
Yeah, but it doesn't seem to be progressing.
Oh, you can of course do it better.
Not that, only maybe you could use some help. Do you have any other cleaning supplies? A broom, dustpan?
Sure, got it all. But I ain't giving you none. Get your own.
Trying to help
What's your
you.
problem? I'm offering you help and saving you a lot of work.
Oh, boo-hoo, cry me a river.
Wow. I like his hat. I just noticed the hat. Work together, we'll both be done sooner.
Look, you were told to clean the entrance hall. I was told to clean the entrance hall. If we work together, it will be faster for both of us. Don't you get it?
Sure, Professor Brain should know. The rest of us are idiots.
I never said that. but it is a fact.
Don't know about anything, but wanna play the big man here, huh?
It is quite obvious that.
No one else is allowed an opinion. We had that here before, you know. Rotten fascist.
I don't want to fight with you.
Your parents are siblings. Yeah, all three of them.
Oh, what? Could really use some help, please.
Come on, seriously. I could really use your help. Please.
Can't cope with your life, huh? And now you want me to fix it for you, just like always.
You've never helped me. We don't even know each other.
Oh, the fine gentleman considers himself something better now, and suddenly doesn't know us anymore.
I'm slowly beginning to believe you actually find it funny to wind me up.
Everyone hates me because I'm so cool.
I'm sure they don't.
Yes, they do. People say that I'm arrogant. But how should they know? Oh, give them time of day. And you know what beats everything?
No?
A hammer. Idiot.
What? You had to give me some cleaning
Headmaster
supplies.
Block has ordered you to give me some of the cleaning supplies.
Right.
So, you're doing it?
Of course.
Then give them to me.
Oh, sure.
You're making fun of me, right?
No.
No matter what I do, you're not going to give me anything to use to tidy up, right?
Course I will.
I'm going to get a broom myself.
This guy's not being any helpful. Let me know if anything else
I'm
happens.
keeping an eye open for a friend. So please let me know if anything unusual happens in the school. Well, you know, if for example someone's wandering around the school who has no business here, or if things disappear, or, you know, things like that.
There was a penny stuck in the door.
You what?
There was a penny stuck in the door. Wouldn't open.
Ah, that's probably not important.
Did you put the penny in there?
Me? No.
If I find a coin in there, I'm taking you down.
It was nice talking to you. I really don't understand why so many people don't want to talk to trolls.
Arseholes, the lot of them. They don't want us to speak our minds.
And I think that's wrong. That's why I let you.
Yeah, but then you run down everything I say. Who made you sheriff here? This school is going downhill and has been for a long time. Ever since you and a few others came here, there's been nothing but stress.
Hang on a minute. Isn't this your first day?
Didn't used to be that way. But now everything has to be politically correct, or you get silenced immediately.
Yeah, well, goodbye.
Oh, you were not helpful at all.
The conductor was a mortar.
Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
Headmaster Block wants to get rid of the kobolds.
Didn't tell me.
But he did tell me, and I want you to help me.
Want whatever you want.
I always like that.
Why you like that?
Like what?
So unfriendly, and destructive, and such an arse.
Trolls troll.
I love that line.
I love that shrug. That was great. That reminds me of, there's a wrestler called Pete Dunne. And Pete Dunne has this thing where he just does this shrug, and it's so good, and that's what that reminds me of. Trolls troll! There's no way you can catch the kobold.
I know why you don't want to help. You can't. You're neither smart enough nor fast enough to catch the kobold.
I can do anything better than you can, that's for sure. But I don't have to prove anything to you.
He's smart. It's okay, I like the kobolds.
Never mind. I like the kobolds. To be honest, I'm actually even proud of them.
Yeah, I've seen better.
Yeah, however, it would make me really angry if someone scared the kobolds off.
Huh? You talking to me?
Things can't go on like this. Is that all you want? Just to be a right pain in the arse all your life? Someone who just annoys others without ever lifting a finger?
Blah, 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 blah. What is it? Finally notice your own stupidity?
You...
Want to apologise? Ha, loser.
That was a waste.
Did you notice the troll spotted one of the kobolds there?
Oh! Okay, well,
Yeah.
we got one gone. Now we just gotta get rid of this guy.
Yeah, kobold flew down, and because Wilbur had said I actually like the kobolds, the way to troll that is to get rid of the kobold.
Yep. Good old reverse psychology. But isn't there still a kobold, like, way up there?
Yep.
We gotta get him to fly out of the school somehow. Front door.
The door to the magic school actually consists of several doors. One for the large creatures, such as trolls.
Oh, I just
one
noticed
for
that.
humans and elves and the like. And then there's one for gnomes and dwarves, and one for even smaller beings. That is supposed to symbolize that everyone is welcome in the school. But in reality, graduate mages are almost exclusively human.
That's cool.
I'm the first non-human to graduate in many years. Guess that's why my door hinges squeak. I can't leave until I've completed the 3 tasks and informed the headmaster. I don't want to let the archmage down. Those are the cobwebs the headmaster wants me to get rid of. Not only are there a lot of them, they're much too high for me. How am I supposed to get up there to remove the cobwebs? I'm not good with heights. Like most gnomes, I get nervous when the soil is further than 1 gnome away.
Okay, see if we can find anything that we can use anywhere. Stop moving.
I don't think I'd hit him. I'm not a very good shot with a magic wand.
That work?
Can I use it to make him work faster? Probably. But I don't think I should do it. Using magic to compel living creatures to do something against their will?
Yeah.
Ugh. I didn't become a mage to do things like that.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's kind of not a smart thing to do. Here, come over here. I need you in like more in the center so I can see.
A fairy spell summoned the kobolds, but it doesn't say how to send them back. And why did kobolds appear when I summoned fairies?
Okay, let's get the first switch under. I don't think that did anything. Alright, let's see. Oh, there's a kobold down here.
Oi, stop that! He kissed a picture of the princess. Probably better if I put the book in a safe place.
You guys got weird noses. Almost like the snorks. Don't know if you know the snorks.
I saved the Book of Fairy Tales from that annoying kobold. But maybe I can use the book to lure him into a trap. Maybe I can lure him into a trap. Hey, look! That book! I have you now. Well, sort of. Locked up in a dark place with the Book of Fairy Tales. Time to negotiate. Hello? Can you hear me? I got nothing against you, but you have to leave the school. It's too dangerous here for you, and you're interfering with the routine. I'm going to slowly open the desktop now, and you're going to come out peacefully. Right then. Ah! Ow! Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I should probably make the best of this. I'll just keep him in the pencil case where it's safe.
Did he knock him out?
Yep. And now he's inventory.
Oh, I think he's woken up, and he's looking for trouble.
Okay. That's the thing that happened. Automaton spell. No.
This little guy's trying to get out of the pencil case. He seems to be pretty annoyed.
With a hand reaching out.
Maybe better if I'm not the first thing he sees when the pencil case opens.
Yeah, let's check back here.
The way he looks at the moment, he could give Bertram, the world's fattest hamster, a run for his money. But he'll get back to normal. A short nap and he'll be right as rain.
I miss Bertram.
Yeah. I miss the penguins.
Well, yeah, that goes without saying.
Absolutely not. He pounded the other cobble to mush. I don't want anything bad to happen to my little wing friend.
Okay.
The little fella would certainly provide a good distraction. But right now, I've no reason to distract the old block in the mud.
You don't have fire. You don't have a spell that does fire. Am I missing a room, or is this everywhere we can go?
That's everywhere for
I
now.
want to let the art.
So what am I missing?
I don't have anything to talk.
What am I missing?
There's a few things you could do.
Well, I assume I had to use this on the headmaster. I can't use this without fire.
A fire maker is an amazing piece of engineering. You fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated technology.
It's maybe, but I don't. Maybe I could suck up the gas
I
with the
shouldn't
bellows.
do that. One spark. That was the time.
No, you cannot do that. Dang it. Goes away so fast.
I'm. Luckily, that stinky.
It goes away so fast.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do with it right now.
If I need fire, maybe the old fire maker could help. Nothing. Either it's broken or missing fuel, or I'm not using it correctly. I would have to learn more about it.
Okay, maybe I can use the design on this now. No.
The fire maker, you fill it with flammable gas, which is then ignited using complicated
So I need to get flammable gas or to make fire.
I don't know how the machine works.
And he keeps saying I need to learn more, but
What's this? A gift?
this wasn't here before.
For Wilbur, A. Wow! That's... what is it?
I'm a magic slate.
Hello? Who are you? What are you?
A talking slate?
I can speak, write, draw, calculate, sing, write poetry, and vibrate. And answer almost any question.
Wow!
Are you a gift from who?
You look like you're pretty expensive.
Thank you.
And you're a gift. You're mine now.
The gift wrap and greeting card seem to indicate that this is the case.
But who is A?
Insufficient parameters.
Maybe Alistair, the Archmage.
Mordred, Vivian, Leslie, Alistair, Archmage of Seastone.
He probably thought I might need some help. How nice of him. Vivian.
Can we use it to play free games?
Can you be used to play games which appear to be free at first glance, but in the long term empty your pocket and leave you destitute?
No. I am a tool and was not designed for unproductive activities, such as games.
Too bad.
I bet you're really useful.
I bet you're really useful.
Insufficient parameters.
So let me get this straight. I can write on you, and paint, and... Do you know any spells?
No.
Can you give me any tips on how I can do my tasks?
Unless it's about recipes. Probably not.
I like you anyway. Okay, yeah, over and out.
I wonder if I can use it on things in my inventory.
At the moment, I have no questions. At the moment, I've...
Guess not.
At the moment, I have no questions.
Well, that's not very helpful. I got this thing, but I can't do anything with it. And we got an apparatus here which can make fire. But to make fire, I need some sort of gas, which I can get from this, but I don't know how to suck it up, and I can't suck it up. And then we have... we're trying to get rid of that guy. We're trying to get his broom. Like, we could automate the broom, sort of like Aventásia. That makes sense to me, but we have to get the broom first.
You might be able to do that now, or maybe not. I don't know.
Well, I need to get the broom from him, right?
Right. But there's a something you need to do in this room, and I don't know if you can do it yet.
Where do I
The
go?
troll gave you a hint about what that thing is.
What's that?
The troll gave you a hint about what the thing is.
What that thing? What thing?
The way to get the broom from him. There's like a clue in what the troll is saying.
What did he say? I missed it.
There was a penny stuck in the door.
Right. Okay. But where is the penny at?
I can't leave until I've completed... I don't want to let the...
I don't see any doors that have pennies in them.
Well, look at your inventory.
Oh, I have coins.
If I put a coin into the gap in the door on the same side as the hinges, the door won't open anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Done,
Clever.
And the caretaker never twigged.
So I would have been at that a while till I examined everything. Which eventually I probably would have gotten to, it just would have taken a while. So I appreciate that.
Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
I think there's a coin stuck in the door. Can't open it anymore.
Did you stick a coin in there?
Maybe?
No?
I hate it when the doors get blocked.
Okay, now we can automate the broom.
That's a mop, actually.
Absolutely not.
Ah, I didn't even see the keys. Should have. So focused on
Quick
the mop.
Omnia nunc aperero.
Ha ha, he didn't twig.
And he doesn't notice, apparently.
Got them.
Okay, how does this
Isn't
help?
it strange? Caretakers always have a master key on the biggest bunch of keys you've ever seen.
Now, a question though is, what does this do? Because we haven't had any locked doors. We have had a locked display case.
One of these keys has got to fit. Ah, there we go.
What are those noises, Professor Weathervane?
Oh, nothing.
I was just removing an ugly stain from our display case. Our school's achievements should be there for all the world to see as a shining example.
Well said.
Cool.
Better if old Blocky doesn't know I have the keyring. He would ask how I came by it, and I'd have to give it back.
Okay, so now that we have that.
Right then, sleeves rolled up, a song on the lips, and up we go. Oh, who am I trying to fool? The dirt is rock hard and impossible to shift, and the broom's too big for me, and the hole's huge, and I hate cleaning.
I like the name
It'll
on
take
the
me
room.
hours to get this done. There must be a better way.
Like Harry Potter. Okay, automate the room, just like Fantasia.
Let's see. Why work when you can do magic?
Okay, so that's going.
My magic broom is sweeping diligently, all by itself. I think I can leave it alone and take care of other things. With magic, nothing ever really goes wrong.
Alright, so we got the broom working. Still don't know about the fireplace though, but what I can do is I can try leaving it coming back and seeing if that changes anything.
He's already done with the floor. At least, I'd call it clean enough. If it were any more clean, it would just point out how dirty everything else is. Okay, broom, you can stop. Broom, that's it. Hey, stop. Stop, I said. Oh, I may have a little problem.
Need an unanimate spell. Or maybe we tell the troll about it. Troll seems to be looking at it very curiously. Okay, yeah, let's ask the troll, see if he can help.
Oh, hello.
Why have you always got to be in my face?
As you can see, I've swept the hall. Maybe you could collect the cleaning supplies.
You didn't sweep the hall, the broom did.
Semantics.
You want to steal the credit, huh?
No, but
The broom and I sweep everything here, and you want to reap the reward.
I have to go.
Maybe we give him the keys back, that'd be nicer.
Absolutely not. He would accuse me of having blocked the door with a coin and then using some magic to steal his keys.
Which is exactly what happened.
At the moment, I have no questions.
It's annoying. As soon as I finish one puzzle, there's another.
Well, that's good progress though, and I think he can move on to something else if he want to.
Yeah, I just don't know what else to move on to.
Headmaster has some stuff, I think.
Because I need to get fired to get the library. I need to clean these cobwebs.
How am I supposed to get up there to remove the cobwebs? I'm not good with heights. Like most gnomes, I get nervous when the soil is further than one gnome away. At the moment, I have no questions.
Just trying to make sure that there's nothing else.
A needle without the thread isn't going to help me here.
I also haven't tried combining
I
things.
could pull the thread through the hook at the end of the bone and use it as a kind of a needle. It worked! And I can even sew! Mum showed me while Dad was teaching Sydney how to weld.
And we now have a grappling hook of sorts.
An improvised needle and thread. I think it's better if I don't sew the pencil case closed. And after all, I'd like to release the poor kobold later on. I could sew the pages into a quire later, but I still haven't found all of them.
So it looks like I have to use the needle with this. Let me just make sure there's nothing else to click on in my inventory. Because if there is... Nope. Alright. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.